Hello everybody, welcome back to the Battle of the Invalids here. Player 1 is going to be NeuroNet now, and it's SickIGN being player 2 here. And this is going to be something, I'm sure. Yes, Groupstage E of Jaraci Cup 18. Now for those who are watching live, you'll know the brackets have already been set, but we still have a couple group stage casts to get through, so let's muscle through it. What can you say? Already NeuroNet AFK for a bit there, that's not a good sign, but his opponent is SickIGN, which is, you know, SickIGN is known for kind of being a little derpy, so definitely he has chances here, but I would say that Sick is the favorite. And that's true, he's Coalition, so we're probably going to see some turret nonsense, but, you know, Savon is, like, uniquely equipped for that. Well, probably Conf is best, but Savon can use those targeting jammers and really make the turret suffer. We'll see what SickIGN goes for, though. It looks like it's going to be SC first for him for now. And I guess that he's the top player on this thing, so that's interesting. LAV Fab coming out for NeuroNet. Now, I am a bit worried about this. You can make AAV rushes work on this map, I'd say, but like LAV starts for CVS always just feel really bad. And it's not going to be an AAV rush because he still has the base runner, so I don't know what he's going for here exactly, but I think that this is not going to be a great opener for him. If in doubt, just go eco. That's always a good idea in well, I'd say in vanilla too, to be honest with you. In this CVS sponsored CVS pharmacy matchup, you know. And it looks like he is making a couple salves for 2 base, but
enemy contact on the board.
I don't see any military units either, so that's gonna make it doubly bad that he's teched into that already. And meanwhile, Sick just kind of jumping up to 2 base, he's feeling fine. In fact, look at this, SickIGN actually making the first LAVs on the field here, so that's bad. And it's going to be Railgun Fab. Savon Rails are good, but this is not a very good opener, right? Because they don't really do anything for you in the early game. And it looks like SickIGN just kind of going to get away with a pretty big economy advantage here for free. Just carriers like vomiting over there, yeah. He's right though, I mean, that's good principles. You won't see this kind of thing happen in, like, higher tiers of play. Also, this probe might be behind this hill. Doesn't look like it. We're not gonna try and get that probe out of here, but it's actually gonna die. Oh dear. That's a bit unfortunate. Very pretty looking, though. And it looks like it's fighter and gunship for SickIGN. And yeah, see, this is the problem with these rails first. Indeed, he's even building some, and completely blind, right? He had a probe, but didn't actually scout any tech. Fighter and gunship is just gonna eat them to pieces, so... Is that a thing that can happen? Eat them to pieces? Maybe that's a weird thing to say. But... Wasn't he banned from going... You know, we'll see if he can redeem himself, but I mean, it's unlikely. Hey, I'm not banned from going air, I'm just bad at it, but I'm not so terrible at it that I'm not ever allowed to do it again. But yes, SickIGN lost like 400 billion resources worth of air in that one game, just flying over a whole bunch of missile ships, so hopefully he doesn't do that again, but I mean, for the first reveal, they're gonna be so strong, right? Because look, it's just like railguns and LAVs. So, I just hope he- oh my gosh, he's going straight to bombers. Has his SC out though, so that's actually pretty good. One thing he needs to do, though, is get that carry production upgrade, because you're going to have production clog, for sure, right? So you really want to get that second line, especially when you're building air units. And here we see NeuroNet finally pushing. He does have the railguns, which makes some credible threat on the carrier. But I feel like all SickIGN has to do here is just build like a couple strike fighters, and there'd be no threat, but maybe he's not going to do it because he wants to, like... Maybe he's not going to do it because he wants to surprise his opponent with the 3 bombers, but I think he'll give a lot of ground doing that. By the way, carry production is coming out, but it's very, very late, so he is going to have that, but not in time for that first wave of bombers. And if NeuroNet is looking, he can actually see the tech on this carrier. Right, when it comes into view, you see that target open there. And now that the light is blinking, he knows that some heavy air unit is building as well. Doesn't mean it's a bomber, right? But like, he can know that something is being built out of there. But SickIGN didn't build any strike fighters, so You know, for now, actually, his opponent is pushing on it.
Enemy sighted.
No Mag Excel, of course. It's far too early in the game to have that. Plus, he's only on one base, his NeuroNet, so doesn't exactly have the money for it either.
Enemy contact on the board. Enemy on
There's the bomber. But yeah, one base versus three. Yeah, that's never gonna feel good.
enemy signature.
And SickIGN, he's like, no, we don't need to launch this bomber. We'll wait till we have three. That's very sloppy though, right? Because if his opponent was watching tech, he'd be like getting anti-air right now, and you're losing that window. The way that tac stacks really work best is when your opponent can't scout that you have it. Also, you'll note that he actually pulled off his SC from 2-base to try and heal up this carrier, which is kind of funny. But even so, when the 3 bombers come out, that is going to be problems, and it looks like one of them is launching it. I guess, like, his carry got below half, and he was like, maybe I should do something about this. And there's the bomb. Oh, yeah. By the way, we did see AAV's tech for NeuroNet, but still no signs of 2-base, which makes me nervous. And now we're going to get some double bomber action going as well. By the way, if there was a potential redemption arc for SickIGN and his use of air units, this was not it. I think he's done quite badly so far, but his opponent is just not really giving him any opposition, so he's getting away with it. He's gonna drop an anvil on his head, you see? Pong! He's probably going to 2-base thinking that there's, like, you know, a base there, but actually there's not, so kind of a dud bomb right there. And we do have an anti-air turret post set up, so NeuroNet at least knows that he ought to, like, build anti-air units. That's good, you know? You don't see that from all players, amazingly. And look at this! I think he's expanding to 2-base, so that makes me happy.
Enemy signature identified.
What kind of enemy is this? No, I mean, SickIGN might have had a,
Enemy contact on the
yeah, it's not slander if it's true, Spawn. SickIGN might have been able to have a redemption arc if he, like, played well this game, you see what I mean? But I don't think it's really what's happening.
enemy signature identified.
In any case, we do have the March of the Missile Batteries coming out here. I don't know why you would build railguns here, but missile batteries I definitely agree with.
Enemy production cruiser identified.
Forge, hammer, and anvil. Really? I never noticed that. Oh my gosh.
Production cruiser approaching AO.
That's actually pretty cool, wow. So the camera is doing the weird thing. Production cruiser? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, because the probe saw a support cruiser and so on are just morons, I guess. Oh, don't go back in there! Oh my gosh! You see what I mean? Like, this is what he did that last game, where he just flew everything over, Wait, what? It calls the gunships a production cruiser? That's weird.
Enemy production cruiser.
Anyway, this is what he did in that other game where he just flew his air units over like tons of anti-air and just lost everything. That's why we said he was banned from building air, so hopefully he doesn't just do that again.
Enemy contact on the board.
Carrier's healing, by the way, but that might take a while.
Sensors.
Yeah, look at that.
Enemy strike fighter airborne.
And NeuroNet's making actually a pretty competent push here, I would say. I mean, look, he's got a lot of anti-air, you know? And he's building more. And that's kind of the entire ground force of SickIGN. Like, this one AV alone would be enough to kind of make the push happen, I think.
Enemy signature identified. Tracking hostile.
Yes. Well, 3rd base in some jeopardy now. Looks like Sick did manage to get that support cruiser healed, but it's gonna take damage again now. Really don't like the clumpeting though, right?
Enemy sighted.
Because the bomber is just gonna say no to all of this, I think. Oh gosh. Oh, you can't do this against sources of AoE? I mean, it might still cost the bomber its life, you know, but it's gonna do massive damage here. Actually, it only killed one missile battery though, because it looks like it wasn't targeting the railguns. Also, that support cruiser filled somehow. I guess SickIGN just kind of didn't care about it. And, you know, that actually was a good trade for SickIGN after all. So I guess he just has enough numbers that it doesn't matter. Also, though, seriously, like, NeuroNet needs to not clump there, right? Because, you know, lots of sources of AoE. And it was actually the bomber died as well, so he lost that. In fact, let's check the units lost tab. SickIGN's the one up here on the top. It's about 2-to-1 in both metrics. That's really bad math. It's not 2-to-1 on RUs, but still, I mean, he's winning, so... You know what he needs is another gunship, I think. He was full wing earlier, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he needs a second PC, frankly. That fits too perfectly here. And now it looks like NeuroNet's starting to get the picture. He's just building nothing but AA, which is what he needs, right? And eventually he's gonna have to grapple with that coalition carrier. Then he's gonna have to have something to... Wait, what? He did tech battle cruisers. What the heck? Oh gosh. Yeah, like assault cruisers actually have anti-air that they can get. That would definitely be better. Anyway, the point is he doesn't need anything yet, right? He just needs anti-air for now. And then it's when this carrier is starting to like push out across the field, or SickIGN decides to like build actual units, which is unlikely. That's when he's gonna have to start getting some kind of ground unit that can handle the, well, you know, anything other than air. But it looks like for now the game's kind of stalemated a bit. SickIGN doesn't want to just drive into like 9 billion missile batteries, which, you know, good for him. I mean, that's definitely the correct choice. He did build one LAV, so that's, you know, progress. Okay, he's making more. Good. So SickIGN is going to build actual units. Problem is, missile batteries are actually pretty good against LAVs too, so... Yeah, missile batteries, they won't do anything. But I mean, until he's mobilizing that carrier, you don't need to worry about that. And if I were NeuroNet, I wouldn't be building a BC right now, but as it stands, you know, it's better than... Is it better than nothing? It's just gonna die to bombers. Maybe it really is worse than nothing. I might make like 2 or 3 AAVs, right? And then just with tons of missile batteries march in and try and harass the bases. The other thing he ought to do is get those heavy vehicles upgrades, because that obviously increases the tankiness of the missile batteries, and that can make a big difference. AVs to fight the base, right? Because, like, the missile battery can use mortar, yeah, but then it doesn't have it, and, like, one LAV will kill all of them. So, I don't think that would be the play. Speaking of LAVs, quite a lot of them now. And, I mean, NeuroNet is building them too, but I don't really know why. Like, I'm not sure what this is meant to accomplish over here. Just get more mortars. Yeah, good point, good point. You sound like me playing Company of Heroes, too. Just get more indirect fire, you know? That's the solution. And a second battlecruiser, I don't think... Actually, you're gonna run into problems where these LAVs can just ignore it. Especially Sawan BCs. So... It's gonna come down to hitting the missile battery shots to kill those things. Like, you won't be able to do anything without it. But they're all funneling down the bridge. Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh my gosh. Okay, SickIGN is banned from using LAVs now as well. And look, he's driving his carrier up here with no cover. Like, this could actually just get killed. But we need NeuroNet to, like, fire a probe outside. Yep. Oh my gosh. Dude, he's gonna, like... Okay, if SickIGN kept driving forward there, I think NeuroNet was actually just gonna win. Wow. You know, sometimes when I'm casting, like, one of the expressions I'll use is that I'll say, you know, if you're this far ahead, you can just do whatever, it doesn't even matter. But as we've seen, if you play like an idiot, you can actually lose from ahead, so... SickIGN needs to sharpen up a little bit here, I think. And actually for NeuroNet again, I wouldn't be making LAVs, I'd just make some AVs. They're like the hard counter to this, and they're also a bit tankier against potential air attacks. But Sick just kind of feeding in a couple of LAVs that don't really have a defined mission here, so they're just going to be killed by Saban VCs, and that's more wasted money. And remember, there was a time when he had like double the units lost for his opponent than him, but now, this is SickIGN on the top by the way, now he's actually starting to even up in that sense, so it's still good for him because he's on 3 base and his opponent is on 2, but I mean, you shouldn't count on that sort of thing. Yeah, seriously though, if these were ACs, plus they could have anti-air of their own, I mean that'd be pretty nice.
Missile battery construction complete.
No, he doesn't need the nuke. Don't worry, it's fine. I will say that's a serious area of concern though for NeuroNet, is that if Sick ever does finally get the nuke, he just drops it right here and then everything dies, because if all the missile batteries are dead, then you can use as much air as you like. That's another reason, by the way, to get those heavy vehicle armor ups, but it looks like NeuroNet is not interested in that. He's actually teching LAV Assault Pack right now. LAVs marching to their deaths once again, it looks like. Oh gosh. You can see Sick is trying to dance in and out to try and like bait out the shot. He gets 3 of them. But if he just dives now... Uh-oh, there's still 2 left. Oh, Sick! Oh, they missed though! Okay, that's really good for Sick. But there's 2 more! Oh my gosh! And they're so clumped up! Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh, this is horrible. Who approved this, huh? Oh no. Okay, we do have the nuke teching finally. You didn't approve this? Yeah, I don't approve this either. Well, this is something that SickIGN is kind of known for, you know? He sees that he's floating, so he builds like 90 LAVs, and then he just loses all of them for nothing. Uh-oh, here come the air units. You don't usually think of missile batteries Alpha Strike units, but there it is. Oh no, did I? No, I changed the topic, don't scare me like that. But the problem again for NeuroNet is he didn't get those armor ups, and he hasn't really split his guys, and so the bombers are actually doing quite a bit of damage to him here. Oh, what am I watching, man? Like, by the way, gunships will do almost nothing if you get those armor upgrades too, so that's definitely something to look at. Field repair is going to be used here. But looks like NeuroNet is just spamming more missile batteries, and he needs that carry production upgrade too. I changed it before I went live. Does it say? Oh no. Does it really not say it's This is a Kharak. Well, that's weird. You have to make that noise every time a bomb drops. It's obligatory. Well, let's see if these battle cruisers can stay alive. I mean, again, it would be good to split them, but can't ask for everything. Cooldown on that field repairs is not that bad, so he's actually almost got that up again. But more importantly, here's the anti-air cover. Or support cruisers, okay, I dig it. You know, you can get SCAA, you can have a support cruiser up in the front line, that's pretty good. But we do have carrier systems 5... Oh yeah, hold up, where was the nuke? I mean, couldn't Sick have used that before he launched all the air units? Special tactics. Field repairs should really be used though, because these guys are vulnerable, and, you know, that would heal them up a lot. Oh, that's an interesting idea. But if you just do the math for, like, if it's using it whenever it comes off cooldown. That's not terrible, you know? Although it isn't really much. It's kind of more useful to use that thing to, like, recover half your health bar and then be able to tank a bit longer. Hey, AAVs, good. We still need armor upgrades, right? Because these are full upsell AVs, but that's definitely a good start, I think. Because it means you're not so reliant on landing these mortar. Oh, speaking of mortars. Okay, that was close. There's still 3 left though, so don't count them out yet. Targeting jammer to slow them might be kind of cool too. It is. Excuse me. But once again, these missile batteries are so clumped up. Like, this would be an amazing nuke target because it would unlock the air to just do whatever it likes. Nice mortar, by the way. It's gonna get some kills. There's the nuke. Okay, so you gotta dodge this, but it's really badly placed, actually. Doesn't even get any of them. It just, like, tags an AV. That's not what he was looking for. And speaking of AVs, they're here and the mortars are good! Oh my gosh. Oh no. And this missile battery refuses to die. Okay, it is gonna fall eventually. But like, look, this carrier is just like walking into 2 battle cruisers. I don't think you can do that, you know? That's a fight that NeuroNet wins. By the way, main base is mined out. You should probably move that stuff over to second, but... or third, that is. Don't... No, don't move carrier forward here. This thing is paper thin. Oh my gosh. And where's the missile batteries? There's only 1 left. Oh no. And he never got SCAA. Oh no. Suboptimal. Okay, he's building more though. He's building more. Why is he moving all these? So the AAVs aren't gonna hurt the carrier, right? So they should have just stayed back to like protect against LAVs, and then you can like keep mining. You don't have to get off your bases. And the battle cruisers have to use field repairs. They're about to die. Please! Oh no! Not like this. I mean, for some reason, SickIGN isn't actually like targeting them, but still, they'll die eventually. Yep, there goes one to the carrier. Oh no. He's just got it in full armor for some reason. Oh no, not like this, man. Oh. The jetpacks for the salvagers, you'll use that, but you won't use field repairs. Oh! Oh, this game will be the end of me, I tell you. Oh no. Oh no. Does it get worse, carrier? Tell me it doesn't get worse. Oh no. Well, that, I would say, is one of the games of all time. No doubt about it. Let's just try and forget about that one and move on to game 2. The Battle of the Invalids continues. And it looks like SickIGN gonna roll up with random here. That's always fun. And he has Galzian. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't think Sick has played Galzian ever before in his life. Yeah, I think it's pretty fun that we can allow random in the tournament again. Shout out to SickIGN for that, of course. Wouldn't have been possible without him. He made an addition to GE mod to reveal the faction of the random players during the lobby. Can be toggled on and off. Now let's see which player is which. Looks like SickIGN is up on the top again. Yeah, here, let me just, Oh, it's playing hard to get today. Come on, give me a little peek. Anyway, looks like SickIGN wants to go for some kind of, early aggro play here. He's got Sandskimmer Fab, but he hasn't actually started building them yet. Okay, there we go. And bad news for NeuroNet, right? Because, you know, if you just hang your base runner out in the middle like this, it'll get killed off. TJ buys a bit of time, yeah, but why is Sick not pushing on this, by the way? Wait, what? Is he gonna let this get away? That's like a free base runner. Well, he should just go kill it, but I don't know. He has gone 2 PC, so, you know, praise Sajuk. At least he knows that. That's good, that's good. And it's gonna be LAV with carry production upgrade for NeuroNet, so he's doing the right thing as well. I don't know why he has 2 base runners, but other than that.
LAV construction complete.
Oh, nice.
Confirmed. Pinpointing artifact location now.
Okay, need more LAVs though. He should just be pumping them out constantly, right? Oh, he's fleet capped, I see. And if you're gonna build 2 base runners, I mean, this is kind of like what No Fun would do. I mean, I think it's playable potentially, but you have to be like really on point with those TJs, and having to use them like this, where you're just buying time, is pretty bad because it's about a. No, it's 80 seconds. It's like more cooldown than those battlecruiser field repairs. And Sick doesn't keep. Well, maybe he is because he's got the 2 of them. I don't know what his resource count is. Yeah, he's actually spending all the way. Got Railgun Fad because I guess he thought he might need it. He hadn't seen carrier, so that's fair enough. If you don't get Railgun Fab and your opponent comes out with AVs, you kind of just die. So I think he's actually doing the right thing there. Oh, good kiting with the skims. Hey, look at that. SickIGN's actually not playing terrible here. I think he's still overdove a little bit. Because once you get in range of the carrier, it kind of hurts, but... Also, this guy should be pulled back. Unfortunately, he goes down. Ooh. Now it looks really bad. Oh my gosh. 4-1, I guess. One of these units lost would be the probe, right? But that was a good trade for him. You have to be careful though in this kind of fight. Like if you take a bad trade, sometimes you just die. So it's very important to only take trades that you can win. And this is a good one. Those LAVs are kiting so well though. Do they have a soul pack? They don't. They're getting it though. And it's 8-4 now on the units lost there. Ignore that 5. It's fake. It's an imposter. Now, what you may choose to do here is to go for assault railguns if you feel like you're not winning the Sandskimmer battle. But it looks like Sick is comfortable just to keep going with more skims. I don't know what these railguns are supposed to do, but they'll sure do a lot of SickIGN targets. You really want to not focus the railguns if you don't have a point in killing them. You need to go for the, oh, like this! Way overdove right here. Oh, that's so bad. You really want to target the LAVs instead, because if, like, even if you kill both of the railguns but you lose half your skins, you lose the whole game, right? The LAVs will run over you, they'll kill the PCs, and that's just that. So that could have gone pretty badly for SickIGN, but it looks like he had the numbers advantage going into it, so now they're just sort of even. Assault Railgun's a little unfortunate now, though, because now that there are railguns out on the field, it can't really do anything. NeuroNet should have waited to build these rails until after assaults had come out, but, you know, they are going to be nice to have now. You don't want to overbuild on them, though, because they don't fight Sandskimmers very well. promising. A couple of low health LAVs get picked off, but SickIGN still has not really been able to establish a dominant number of strikecraft here. 15 to 12, as you can see. He does have the upgrade lead. So that's nice. I definitely agree, yeah. Well, as long as he doesn't get Mag Excel, we'll be alright. Maybe I shouldn't say such things. I'm kind of cursing it, but you know. I feel like I mean, I don't know. Sick can't go for heavies here, right? Because, well, I guess he can. He's already built one, but he still needs more strikecraft, I think. But he also needs to find a way to answer these railguns without, you know, diving in with skims, because we've seen what that does. Uh-oh, assault railgun hung out to dry. And yeah, I agree, Cal. I mean, he's holding off a rail rush here, you know? It's not the easiest thing to do. Just needs to, like, not build as many of these rails, I think. But other than that, I believe he's played this pretty well. Also, he has the two base runners. You want to have these play up in the front so that they can try and get a TJ. Because if you can do that, you really just mess everything up. Also, it's a base runner for SickIGN now, so maybe ideas to base runner heal, but that seems a little bit unlikely. Attacking up the high ground now, that's gonna hurt. And he's still chasing. He's actually even numbers now, so this can't possibly get any better. It can only get worse. Oof. NeuroNet building more railguns. Oh no. DJ. That would. Oh man, imagine if we could do this for an anomaly patch where like the color in the TJ orb is like constantly changing, and then we name it like the Disco Jammer. Oh my gosh. DJ. Now that would be good. That would be good. Anyway, 6 railguns, you really don't want to have that. Because, like, look, now it's 12 to 15. He should be leading the strikecraft numbers now, but he's built railguns instead, so now he's actually behind. Uh-oh, and the skims are on him. He needs to be boosting out here, but he's not. Oh, dear. I think SickIGN is finally getting that strikecraft advantage that he needed this whole game. Uh-oh. That ain't it. And the carrier is just idle here. Look how much... Oh, man, look how much money he has. Oh. Now he's queuing up LAVs, but it's a little bit too late, isn't it? TJs are a bit late as well. Salves didn't go down yet, though, so I mean, it's not the end of the world, but that's a really, really bad push for, that's a really bad push for NeuroNet. SickIGN definitely in the driver's seat now. AV Fab, I don't really think you can do that this late, because there can still just... 3 PC, no way! Oh, Sigma. No, he's going ref mode, that ruins the whole thing! Oh, you can't do that. Come on, don't tease me like, ooh, I'm gonna do a 3 PC rush and then go ref mode. Okay, he's cancelled it, good, good, good. No, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, you can minus third, but it's better to just be like, hey, I have 3 PCs and I'm like rail rushing you. That's more Sigma. Frankly. Frankly. Now, I'm actually not sure why Sick hadn't done this before, because... No! Don't dive the rails! Just kill the LEDs! Ah! But, like, he had the strikecraft count in a massive way earlier, but he kind of just let that slide because he didn't attack, so... But, you know, better late than never. He wins that fight, too, even with focus firing the rails, which is a mistake, so... That's pretty impressive. And it looks like he's F2 clicking finally. I mean, he's got the numbers for it. Yep, and NeuroNet definitely agrees. He's gonna GG out. And there you go, 3 PC rush. Let's go. You don't see that every day. Well, that's gonna be SickIGN taking the series 2-0. NeuroNet gave it a try though. I think actually game 1, he had even more chances to win there, because SickIGN really played that quite badly. Game 2, I'd say he did better on his off race, so that's a little bit surprising, but hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's move on to the next one. 2-0 for SickIGN.